guns, we like terrible fun. Crypto and crack, conspiracy facts, black market news, black market news, black market news, black market news. Welcome to Black Market News. And today's show is a bonus episode. It's a pre-recorded live episode from earlier today, but it was just so funny I had to share it with the rest of the world. You're going to hear some fortune telling about conspiracy theories and personal family stories. And just listen along, hear some good music, and enjoy. Shaolin Doug, Bad Terrain. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on, Raleigh? What are your questions about life today or the world around? A little reminder for people too, no one called in, so every interaction I have is just with messages, and I might say them out loud, I might not. Just have some fun with it. Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Taking depths. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's your question? What's up, Raleigh? I'm smoking some of that Jesus OG dab. Wondering what your questions are about the future, life. Do you wonder if the government's going to change? Any yes, no, maybe questions you got, I'm looking to answer. Last night's show, I answered some of the... Oh, yeah, for the future. I got the pendulum and the divination board out. Ready to do a little black magic, have some fun. Got to get that Jesus OG in first, though, get it ready to go. I guess you're hearing me all right out there. All right, I cracked the torch open, getting it hot and ready. Hopefully you're thinking about a question. Do you want the king to fall? Oh, I'm just assuming. See if you got any questions. If not, I'm going to go to Twitter, see what's a trending, answer the big questions out there. Is Trisha Paytas going to get naked again on Twitter today? Will there be any new podcasts today? Plenty of answers easily. Oh no, no scientific research. Maybe if you want to say like NASA scientific, then yeah. I say it so, that's how it is. So I'll make a video that goes along with it with CGI. You got to believe it. That's how it goes. It's just the way it is. All right, we're cooling down now. Getting the dads ready. Where are you from, Rowie? Rowie? I'll get it right. Whoosh. Oh, that was a good tasting Jesus OG dab from Libya, huh? I've seen some beautiful pictures of Libya on Steam It and around the internet. You guys got some hash fields around there, huh? One here or there. Let's see. Will Libya be an advanced country soon? All right, I'm going to meditate on it. I got the pendulum. I'm going to grab the mic. You hear some clutter. Let's think on this. Will Libya be a advanced country? God, pendulum's just shaking. It's not moving, it's just shaking. Scared to say. Oh. Sorry, we swung to a no on that one. You aren't going to advance that soon. Are you hearing me just fine out there? My Podbean levels aren't adjusting like they should. Good. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Will the economy in Libya improve in the next decade? Let's meditate on it. Will the money improve? Will they get the crypto going? Oh, that's a hard yes. We got a hard yes on that one. Looks like the economy is gonna boost up there. I don't think it's gonna happen for us here in America. I think our US dollar is gonna crash, but you never know. Let's ask the board, right? Will the US dollar crash in my lifetime? Shaking. It gets like this little like jitter back and forth before it ever starts. Oh no, we gotta know. The US dollar is not gonna crash in my lifetime. Well, I'd say be safe in Libya then, because that means Biden's probably going to be sending some troops out somewhere soon. Find some quote unquote insurgents or terrorists. While the economic system be like, in my assumption, it's going to be like Coinbase electronic Bitcoin, but not decentralized. It's going to be centralized and completely completely controlled by the government and overseen by them 100% of the time. Yep. And reserve banking and they say the Rothschilds don't own the reserve banking, but then all reserve banks are owned by stocks, which only 13 families own all the stocks in these reserve banks for every country around the world. So unless you're in one of those 13 families, we're screwed, eh? We can at least have fun with it till it gets there. That's a good question. How about that one? Will Bitcoin save us all? Will Bitcoin save us all? Just think of a big old Bitcoin. Let's swing in. It's a hard maybe. A hard maybe. A hard maybe. You say, what's my background about the family? I don't. I know very little about them. I know that those whatever 10 or 13 families who own the stock in every reserve bank worldwide, I mean, their stocks they hold are well all debt notes, pretty much of all currencies on every country in the planet is owed to. So if you take the 10 richest people that you know about, they don't equal the poorest one of those guys. I mean, as far as personal stuff, only thing I know about them is you if you were to go on Google Maps or Google Satellite, even before they started censoring that, I think it was back in like 2010 and 2011, there used to only be like 5 or 7 places on the whole planet they wouldn't show you. And one of them is the Rothschilds compound in Sweden. And I think another place they own, like in northern Canada. Not sure about the second one, but the first one positive about the place in Sweden. You could never ever see that. It was always blocked out by satellite. Can I repeat what I said about Google? About them censoring their Google Maps and Google satellite images. They got caught with that with Sand Island off of Australia in the earlier versions. I even downloaded these. I because I was looking at this around 2012, 2011. You would go and look for this island off of Australia, and it would just be a blur, but then you could see like it would be blurred out, and it would show you nothing where the island used to be. But then, like in one little pixel, you could still see the beach and the shoreline as you zoom in and zoom out. And as far as I know, back then, like I said, there was only 5 or 7 places that would be censored around the whole planet, as far as what Google Satellite showed you. And one of them was in Sweden, for the Rothschilds compound or their property. And then another place. This used to all be on YouTube videos that were I guess not deleted, but or yes they were deleted, but they're still I don't know, they're still in the files of YouTube. If you search DuckDuckGo, you might be able to find the place where some of these videos with information were on, but they will be deleted and you won't be able to watch them still. You guess what I know about the Bilderberg story? Not really a lot. You want to know what I know about like Zachariah Sitchin, or if you want to go conspiracy theories? Is Bilderberg, is he that guy that was with Epstein or whatever? Let's see. I'm gonna look real quick. I can't remember which major financier guy that was who said he was completely innocent, but then he met with the guy repeatedly and has had a few accusations. But we all get those, huh? We can say whatever we want about somebody here in America, so accusations are pretty much useless. Oh, you're talking about the Bilderberg meetings and stuff. It's interesting how they always go to a building that has some like satanic or fallen angel symbolism out front and in the building. Some phallic symbol or something like that. What's my profession? Pretty much nothing. I'm a jack of all trades, professional in none. I can fix anything. I don't know. I've done construction. I've been a mechanic. I try to do stand up comedy when I get there. I was in medical school. I was in Dean's List in medical school, but after clinicals, I didn't really like it. Um, there's not photograph evidence, but there is evidence of my grades and getting Dean's List and stuff like that in college, because here in America they put your name in a newspaper whenever that happens. Um, as far as the conspiracy theories go, I just like them. I love them all. I'm interested. I was so mad when YouTube took them away, and I like to hear them. I like to hear the truth. The truth in some. Some, like when you hear about NASA, and they have a guy who goes on national television and does a documentary for a film crew and says all this about the Van Allen belt and how we've never been able to get a satellite or anything past it. Yeah, it wraps all the way around the Earth, and it's like, dude, we send people to the moon, and we have a satellite that's been going in the depths of space that we've been contacting for the last 40, 50 years too. What's going on with that? Oh, well, he says nothing's ever happened. It's never going there. So, they contradict themselves. That's a fun one. But then when you see the other stuff, like they had they had like a guy who was filming what he was doing for TV. He was filming a TV screen. So that old bubble television screen, when he goes around from the camera as he's filming it, you can see his reflection in that. And people think that it was like a toy or something. But like I said, it was the fact that NASA at the time didn't have a live stream straight to cable. They just had one monitor that showed the video feed from the rocket, and then the guy just got to record that with his camera. So what was taken away from YouTube? Everything's been taken away from YouTube. Any good conspiracy theories, they call them, or any with facts. Anyways, I mean, there's still some up there. If you just make up something and have fun with it, you can keep it up there. But if it has any, like the whole Pizzagate stuff, you'll say there's there's a lot of BS in that, where they mess with that James Alefantis and went to his pizza stuff. Then you look into his character, and he's really his real name is James Rockefeller. He's from Alaska, and that's why he has all the Democratic and politicians come to his pizza place and spend 50, 100,000 to rent out his area and have bands play. So, do I think USA arrived to the moon? Well, I don't know if you know this, but I think it was 2019 or 2020. NASA said that the moon now is in what they consider inside the atmosphere still. So that would explain how they got rocket fuel to work and all the way to the moon, because rocket, mm, there is no thrust outside it in a vacuum. So they changed that fact around 2019, 2020. You can Google that and look it up. NASA says the moon is actually still inside part of our atmosphere. So I don't. I would say they've been to the moon. I don't know. Here's the real truth about that stuff, about going to the moon and space, and if the Earth is round or flat or what the hell ever. I don't have a rocket. I don't have access to a rocket. I'm smart enough to know that, and that I'm not thriving or questing for that in this lifetime. So if anybody asks me, it's all belief. I was taught it was a globe. That's what I know. If anybody flies me in a rocket up past it and I see a big flat rock, hey, I was wrong the whole time. But as far as I know now, I got no way to tell anybody. Got no way to say this or that. I'm just blowing smoke out my butt. So I won't waste your time with that. I'd rather get the pendulum here. Let's let the gravitational forces of the world tell us what's going on, from random chance of yes, no. Will NASA ever be completely honest with us, pendulum? Let me meditate on it. Circling. I haven't had it circle tonight yet. All right, we're swinging to a no now. NASA is never going to tell us the truth. So I got all 7 chakra stones laid out around my divination board just in case they're feeling it. They're interconnected. They can tell you everything NASA's doing. So that's how you start a good conspiracy theory. You just have fun with it. So NASA was built by the Tahitians to look for the stone builders. But Tahitians don't want to give out their secret space lab because they found this ancient technology from an alien ship underneath one of the big heads. You heard it here first when Watch Your Question with Harvey O. Disclaimer, I might be full of shit sometimes, huh, Robbie? What's up, Graphic 3931? Do you have any questions for us? Any questions for the pendulum and the divination board? And Mr. Lightbright, we got another one. Like I said, I got the pendulum out and the chakra stones. Aloha. If you got any yes, no, or maybe questions for the pendulum, we'll ask it. We've been asking about NASA and the economy. NASA's never going to tell us the truth, just so y'all know. That's what the pendulum says. I'm not gonna fight with it. It said it. That's how it's gonna be. So you don't have any questions? Oh, you got to have some questions. Say, how about this one? Will Donald Trump's dick fall off in the next year? All right, got to meditate on it. Oh shit, I got to think about Donald's dick in my head for too long. I didn't think that one through. Oh wait, we got a yes though. It's swinging to a yes. All right, Light Bright from Texas. Hello from Austin, Tejas. Just figured out how to get in here. Awesome. We're giving out questions and call ins. Be doing it for another 15 minutes. Yes, no, maybe questions. They say from Texas, say, will you ever have a crazy snowstorm again in Texas? So that's the pendulum. Will it ever be crazy snow in Texas again? Ooh, that's a maybe. It's a maybe. So keep some gas in your generators next fall, okay? Your uncle's penis was severed in a work accident one time. Well, goddamn. R.I.P. to his PP. That's just horrible. I ain't never heard nothing like that. I think I would take the disability. I would go and travel and be a nomad after you get your dick chopped at work. I don't think money's worth it after that. Yeah, they might reattach. I mean, was your dad in the was his name John Bobbitt? I think I might have heard of him. But I mean, no matter what, they put it back on. I ain't. You lose a dick, I lose my motivation to work for you. There would definitely be some PTSD every time I went in that factory. Holy shit. We got to come up with some questions. Hey, you like Bright, you have changed my life tonight. I used to think that getting a colostomy bag would probably be the worst outcome that could ever happen to a person in life. And right now I'm thinking that if I went to work and my dick accidentally got chopped off for minimum wage or $15 an hour, I would probably be crying. So I don't even want to ask the board that question. We got to come up with a different question. I ain't asking no chop dick questions to the board. I can't take that. I'm gonna have to quit tonight. Will people find out the truth about the vaccine? That's a good one. Will we ever know all the truth about the vaccine? Oh, that's a maybe. We got a maybe on that one. And if you look at graphic, if you look at some places, they're showing that I think there's one or two in Denmark or the European Union. They have completely banned. They said no, they won't take it. And then you got Israel. I think they took like 5 million Pfizer doses and then never paid for them. I said, blah. They didn't. They just said, fuck that bill. And ask if your new crystals will come in the mail this week. I got my shocker crystals laid out in a circle around. I like all these little ones. They're very pretty. Got the Hindu paintings on them. Let's ask: is Light Bright going to get her crystals this week? Are they phallic shaped? Oh, the board says yes. So I don't know. I seen some. I'm guessing some clear crystal. You're gonna get some big quartz crystals, or maybe a something purple. But you don't want to get it chopped off like Uncle. Good God. Let's see. Will Lightbright's uncle ever have another work accident in his lifetime? Is he safe? Did he use up all his bad luck? It was circling. Haven't even got to say anything yet. Oh, one clear and four purple, so I was right with both of them. And oh, that's a maybe. That's a maybe for your Uncle Gary there. Gary the half hairy worm. My pendulum here. My pendulum is also the chakra. It's got the quartz and then I don't remember all the different stones in them, but all the ones that are around it are also what make up the pendulum. I used to actually do tarot card readings and stuff like that for free on Reddit and did it until people started paying me and I really didn't like it much. It's much funner just to do it for free for you guys. Well, that's good. Do you have any oracle cards or spirit animal cards? I think I have all of them. I like my spirit animal cards the best, I'll say. Let's see. I'll tell you the name of my tarot cards. Ciro Marchetti Gilded Tarot cards. They're always very pretty, very detailed. I like them just so I understand. They look so good. So what kind of cards do you guys got? You have the Gilded Tarot deck too. Yeah, so I like the pictures on it. Like I said, they make it easier for me to interpret. The good tarot. I have to look that up. Mine is it's the wild something, and it's your spirit animal deck. I don't have it in here. I have it in my little desk, but that's how it goes. You guys ever got paid? Have you ever been paid to do tarot before? I love doing tarot for people. It was fun, but for me, it turned into a lot of like stalker work almost, pretty much. Had to tell a lot of women basically to say, calm it down, just talk to the guy, quit looking at his Facebook and signing into multiple accounts and liking all of his stuff and following him on Instagram. Just talk to the guy. He hasn't seen you since high school. If he wants to reply back, he will. Yeah, that's like I said. That's what happened to me too. I read for free for fun, and then you know people are like, okay, I need you to do it again. I need to do it again today, and then a day, and then it got to where it's like, okay, well, this is a part-time job, and I work full time. At the time, I was working full time and overtime as a mechanic and tow truck driver. So adding that extra 20 hours a week was it was nice for the pay, but it was not fun. Graphic likes the healing tarot. I'm gonna have to check that one out too and write that down. I got the good tarot and the healing tarot. Well, guys, I'm getting at about an hour here, so that means it's about dab 30. Oh yeah, if you've ever seen, there was a show called Highway Through Hell, and Highway Through Hell is the Canadian side of the border of where I drive tow truck. I drive tow trucks up in the hills and mountains on this side in Washington. Pretty much to the same horrible, shitty mountains and have all that have all those good videos and little clips and panoramas somewhere. But like I said, it's dab 30. I got some Jesus OG dabs. You guys got any blunts or drinks, whatever it is you can do, come along with me. This is from Mountain High. Even smells good. Got to give it out to the J Man, old Jesus OG. All right, there goes the torch. So what do you guys got? You got a joint rolling and ready? You got a pipe packed? Hiding out from the family in the bushes? All right. All right. Be a lot cooler if you had to. Yeah. I always like good flour. I do dabs because it doesn't hurt my lungs. But when I smoke flour, I get that giddy head high. Where you just laugh and have fun. How about you, Mr. Graphic? And I guess the second question would be, are you a graphic designer? You might need to follow me. Oh, yeah. That's funny you say that. I had a worker once when I ran a weed farm. I had a worker who come in with scars all over her arms, and she looked like she was beat or a drug addict or something. And I asked her because it was so bad, and she kind of said, "Oh no, I just dropped my dab rig and get dab oil on me all the time." And then she went and showed me as she literally had her dab rig out in her car in her minivan, and she burnt herself 2 or 3 times with that nasty shit she was dabbing, popping all over. Pop, 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 pop. So, that's why you don't dab that cheap shit or dab resin. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Jesus OG. And I'm going to have some Shaolin Dub take us out. Good talking to you guys. Make sure you follow. I want to hear some more questions you got next time. Get high with me in the morning with the morning buzz on the weekends with Harvey O. All right, Light Bright. You're not Grace, and I'm not Kelly. And we can make it happen. And Graphic 3931, follow me, send me a message or something. Let me know, any comment. I'll get up with you about doing a logo for me. You guys have a good night. We'll see you next time.